Hi YouTube, I'm going to do a reading for a client. They know who they are, as this is social media. I won't be saying their name, but they know who they are. So, on to the reading. Okay buddy, first of all, I was drawn to your pictures to give you a reading. There's something about your energy I really like. You're a nice bloke with a great energy around you. I like it. And it's not just the energy around you, it's your whole persona, just your character as a bloke. You've got a really nice energy about you, which is why I was drawn to give you a reading. So I feel where you are right now, you are stagnant, as if there's not much going on around you. But I feel what's the frustrating part for you is, you know, you've got this ability, or there's a fear of your ability. When you have, I just see you not moving with everything that you need to continue. It's a bit like sitting in a car with the keys full of fuel, car's fully working, and you just need to turn the key and start the engine to get things moving. So there's a lot of pain that's deep down within you, and I think that's what's holding you back. There's just so much pain that you've been through, and our experiences make us what we are, and sometimes we need to get over those experiences to use even the negatives as a positive to make you a stronger person. The old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I feel you're still, there's a healing process of this past pain you've been through for you to be able to move on. And I feel that's a worry. As I said, you're in this car with the keys, you just need to turn the engine to get things moving, because I feel you have the ability to get things moving. It's not a problem. I'm not seeing any hurdles apart from this pain that you experienced from the past that just feels to be holding on to you. But I'm not saying let go of the past. Use the past as a positive thing to move forward. Sometimes if you notice, if you scuff your knuckle and it grazes and it heals, and then before you know it, that graze, that weak point, is now tougher skin than the rest. And the same with you. This experience you've been going through is going to make you a stronger person for it. Okay, right, so there's lots going on around you, but I feel you sort of taking a back seat in things, as if I'll just plod along the back, and you don't seem to be getting on in the what's going on around you. And there's fun stuff. I feel like when there's things going on, I don't feel you right in the meat and bones of things. I feel you sort of pulling back and sitting on the back burner, not going right for it, and as if you're saying to yourself, I'm okay where I am. And again, I feel this is due to this past experience where it was painful for you. So now I feel with you, as I said at the beginning of the reading, you are stagnant with the ability to move on, but you don't seem to be moving on for some reason. And I picked out that this was this past issue, and I feel you have matured enough and gained strength from that to be able to move on. And this next card I've just pulled is saying you've got what you need to be able to move on. And again, it's where I said you're on the keys of this car. You just need to turn that key and start the car to get things moving again for you. So I see an obstacle. Again, I get quite a few obstacles with you. I think there's someone, from what I get, you've got your eye on someone, and there's a little bit of a barrier between you and this person you've got your eye on, or this. I just feel this. You've got an eye for someone or something, and I feel you there's this attraction for you, but there's this little bit of an obstacle, a barrier between you two, and this person's trying to pull this barrier down, trying to break down this barrier to get to you, to open up this pathway for things to move on for you. So, and I feel lots of love, and I don't mean exploding pants kind of love. I get a true meaningful connection now, and I feel someone's trying to break down the barriers that's between you two, to be able to move, to get things to move further along. So again, I just get another blockage with you. You seem, do you remember I said earlier on the reading, where I see so much going on around you, but you seem to be putting yourself on this back burner, as if you're holding back, as if I'm okay sitting here. And I feel what you've done, you've drawn this barrier all the way around you, as if, no, this is where I am, and it's like you feel safe there, like you put yourself in a safety niche, and you seem to have drawn a barrier all around yourself to say, okay, this is my safe comfort zone, and I feel you seem to be stagnant in this. And again, I'll say, you've got the ability to move on. You just need to turn those keys, start that car, get things moving again. So, where are we? I see support from spirit around you. You asked for a spiritual reading, but for some reason this is the reading I felt the need. This reading I'm giving you was the right one. It's what I felt drawn to give you. But I feel so, and there's just so much more potential, not just within you, from spirit and for people around you. Just waiting for you to say, come on guys, let's go. And I feel like it's just so much can open up for you. It's like opening up the floodgates and things pouring through. You just have to, again, it just feels like turning the key and opening up and unlocking things for you to go to that next step. So I get, as I said, I picked up this, someone's, I feel there's an attraction, like a love attraction now, and I feel someone's trying to get your attention, but there's this barrier they're trying to pull down. Now I get this with spirit trying to help you, and I get this with mates. I get like the lads thing. All you've got to do is just say, come on guys, you want to join me for this, or can I join you for that? And it just feels like the doors will open up in a positive way. So, yeah, come on, let's all go for it. So, where else are we? Okay. All of this being said, many times I've said about you've got the ability to move on, and there's just, it's not this, it's the next step is just not happening. Now, there's a fear of you being left with nothing. I can understand that, the pain you've been through, and I see deep down within you there's just a fear of being left with nothing again, left standing alone, that sort of feeling, and I get that fear from you, which is understandable because of what you've been through. So how do I see things panning out for you? Now this is interesting because all along through this I get this diamond bloke, as I said at the beginning before I started the reading, nice energy about you, and this person who's been hurt and they've pulled their self back, and then in this you're in your own safety niche, which is cool. Now it's time to get things moving, and because of the shit you've been through, the pain you've been through, a feeling of being left without nothing, it's time to grow. I feel you've already grown, and now things have grown. Do you know when you get the fruit on the tree and it grows till it's perfect and ready to be eaten, ready to be cut from the branch, and that's the stage you're at now. It's fully grown, and now it's time to cut and to move on, and that is energy around you. You've got there's a love interest. I feel that they're so close. There's a barrier in between, and this person's trying to pull down that barrier. Your mates are there saying, all you've got to do is give us a buzz and we'll be there to support you. You seem to have this ring around you of this safety niche that you're in, and again it's because of this pain, which is completely understandable. How do I see things panning out for you? Now I'm getting the feeling of you having a few to drink, which is quite surprising because all through this reading I get this well-balanced bloke. Now I'm seeing how things are looking. I don't really want to use the word prediction, but the path you're on, the way things are going, I can see you having a few drinks, thinking that's the positive from that, but it's not. So all through this reading I felt the need to give you that encouragement to push forward. Love, friends, spirit is all there. All I'll say is, where I feel this door opening up for you, I see this vision of you having a few drinks and thinking this is happiness and believing it's happiness. And I don't mean this in a negative way. Think, oh yeah, okay, this is fine, I'm out having fun. But I don't feel that's going to be the right thing for you. There's going to be something else there right close by you that you're not seeing. Now, it's like the scene I'm being shown from Spirit now. Have you ever seen a classic where two people are meeting and they said meet by the bridge or meet at the bridge, and when they meet at the bridge at the agreed time, one person's on top of the bridge, one person's below the bridge, and they're both waiting for each other thinking, oh, where are they? So the person on the top looks underneath, the person underneath looks on top, and they switch round. Still can't see each other, but they're both there, and then they swap around again looking. And that's, I feel this is with you coming up, if you're not already experiencing this now, as if you feel what you've got, what makes you happy, but it's going to be so close by, I don't think you're going to see it just yet, but it is there. So open your eyes to see things. Now bear in mind, you've got this, you put yourself in this safety niche, this barrier, because of all the shit you've been through. It's completely understandable. I'm not finding fault in this. I'm just saying, be aware. I feel there's something really close by. When you're thinking you're doing the right thing, having fun, there's something so close by, and you're missing it each time. And I feel this is going to get closer and closer, and you are going to be really close. This might even be this love interest where I felt someone's trying to pull down the barrier. They are so close. Your true happiness is so close. You just open your eyes and see it. This is fantastic reading for you. So I hope I've given you the guidance that you needed. And it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you. As I said, I really like your energy. You're a great bloke, lovely energy about you. So yes, it's been a pleasure, and thank you very much for letting me read for you. All the very best of luck to you, and all the best wishes. Many thanks, and many blessings.